Welcome to Persuasion Copywriting Part 1 by Jim Talbot. There are several underlying principles related to persuasion and copywriting. One of the first techniques that you might use is to create a sense of urgency by telling your readers that your product or services are limited in quantity. By making a product limited, you will get a lot of prospects to take the desired action. They'll feel the urgency. People generally respond with action when they are thinking that they might miss out on a good thing. It's your job then to create this scarcity by informing your readers that there are a limited number of products available. Or you could offer a discount, but for a limited period of time. But remember that if you create a timeline that gives that sense that the customer could lose out of something great, you absolutely must keep to that timeline. You may have seen the websites that have counters built into them that count down time or numbers of products available. Well, some of those are genuine. They do indeed count down to 0, and then the site closes and you can't order anything after that timeline has expired. But there are others that are on a never-ending countdown. In fact, if you close out of that window without making any kind of purchase whatsoever and come back later, the clock starts all over again. So it's imperative, if you want to create a real sense of urgency, that you make that deadline absolutely real. Another persuasive technique is to identify with a prospect's emotional response. More often than not, your prospect is purchasing the product you're offering because of either a decision to fulfill a desire or avoid some pain or hardship. In any case, they're wanting to make their lives better. There are any one of a number of different emotions that could be the motivating factor that would precipitate a purchase. You're going to want to have a really good idea about what the problem is that is being addressed when your customer purchases your product. It'll give you a much better idea of what your market is. You will also really want to know your target population and what it is that will motivate them to take action the best. You then want to exaggerate that problem so to make a better case for the purchase. As in the technique above, you want to create an urgency by making the problem at hand seem almost insurmountable. And it will be your product it will come to their rescue. All they have to do is take action and purchase the product. You want to create a compelling story that has your customers visualizing themselves using and benefiting from the product. You want them to know that they can and will benefit from what your product can do for them. What helps me to write better copy is to put myself in their position and then really get into how they're feeling and what motivates them to take action to buy something. You want to get as close a feel to what your prospect is feeling so that you can write the copy that will inspire your customer to have that same emotional response and take the desired action. You might also cause your customer to feel that sense of loss if they don't take action and purchase the product. I will be covering 3 more techniques of persuasion in my next post, Persuasion Copywriting Part 2. Thanks very much, and I'll see you again soon.